I just wanted to have that 6 months to see what it could do during all market, completely hands off.
You were able to make like 60% on a 100K account.
Yeah, awesome results. Really, really happy. I think last month was my most profitable month on the account with, I think it was like 25% it made last month. Yeah.
Today, we're talking to Marnie, who's been able to make $60,000 on her 100K account in 7 months. But the most impressive thing is she did it completely hands off using our AI trading algorithm. In this video, we'll be talking to her, exploring exactly how her strategy works, but not only that, also the thought process behind how she did what she did, especially completely hands off on her 100K accounts. So let's jump straight into this interview with Marnie. Marnie, how you doing? It's been a long time.
Wow, sorry, it's a bit early here and cold.
It's been a long time since we last spoke. Do you remember, like, you were in one of my Instagram lives back in 2021?
Yeah, during COVID, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh my god. That's crazy that, like, it's crazy like you're still around with us. It's crazy I'm even still around, right? Yeah, everything's crazy, but it's funny because you've been profitable for a while, especially with our stuff. Like, even like we introduced a whole new system, and you always find your way around and then make stuff work.
I had huge success with your other EA you had with the whole prop firm shebang.
Yeah, that was big back then.
But yeah, now it's sort of leaning towards obviously going personal with all the accounts.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So let's talk about it. So recently you posted one of your results, but not only that, you also shared the sat file with the communities where you were able to make like 60% on a 100K account, and it was like completely hands off. You just let it run for 6 months or 7 months.
Yeah. So I guess my logic was behind that was I wanted to just get the data and the numbers up. I know that you have said good practice is every 2 weeks you should optimize because market's constantly changing. I do believe that, but I thought no, there can be a way where I reckon we can just let this run and see what it can do, because I have the time. I just wanted to have that 6 months to see what it could do during all market, completely hands off. I didn't put any DD parameters in it. I was like, I just want to see what it can do, like show me. And yeah, awesome results. Really, really happy. So yeah, I did start in January with GJ. Didn't really like it, so then I moved to EU for January to now, and it's made like 61%, and I think it's up to like nearly 80%. It's at 177 at the moment.
Wow.
And it's still like that 22% DD, so the DD hasn't really changed.
Yeah, it hasn't gone crazy. So, I mean, honestly, even in the community, like, it seems like EU is one of our favorite pairs for sure. That's like the majority of what everybody trades.
Yeah, and I've tried really hard to capture how it functions and works. It's really hard with my time zone. I think it mainly trades during New York session. So I'm assuming it's very volatile movements. That's when it does all its price action.
So most of the trades, when they're happening, you're actually sleeping, I'm assuming, because of your time zone in Australia.
Yeah, and I wake up with it being with more percent. So I think last month was my most profitable month on the account with, I think it was like 25% it made last month. Yeah, April was 26.3 and May was 2%. So it's a bit hit and miss, but it's always been steadily profitable throughout the 6 months.
Yeah, I've had actually a losing month on April, which happens to be your most profitable one, but did really well last month and this month so far. So, hey, I guess, depending on the set files you're using, depending on the exact strategy that is trading, is gonna vary. But it seems like you found something that's really working, and I appreciate that you actually shared it with us. But yeah, like what? Because you've been around us or in our ecosystem, let's say, for a long time, since 2021 basically. So what initially attracted you to like wanting to go that route of automated trading instead of like just manually trading? And by the way, during that time, like, how much experience did you come in with?
So I've been around the whole trading thing era since 2016. Not being really successful. Was sort of hit and miss. I think my mental state was sort of falling a bit. I think that for most people. And then yeah, you came out with your automated trading during COVID time. I'm like, wow, because I know at that time the whole AI thing was really coming to play into the world.
It was very early though. It was still early compared to now.
Ever since then, it's just been incredible. Like, it's just been amazing, like having it hands off, like having a little bit of human input. But like it does all my work at night. I'm asleep and I wake up and it's done what I wanted it to do. I just think, yeah, I think it's just the new way of life.
100%. I mean, and we're seeing it in different areas of life too, right? Like it's not just trading at this point. Like with ChatGPT, with all kinds of crazy things out there in the AI space, like you could even like replicate yourself and create videos that like you're just typing stuff and it's you doing the videos. It's like it's getting crazy out here, and this is gonna be no different in trading. Matter of fact, I feel like we kind of had it a bit earlier in trading. You've had enough time to test both EAs out, right? Do you feel like this second one that we've released, the Archangel X, is much more hands-off than the last one? Because the problem with the last one was because it was limited to only consolidating markets, right? Like you had to kind of be there and like turn it on and off. Yeah, later on we had the scheduler and whatever, and it was a little more hands off, but especially in the beginning, like you had to actually be there. It was like kind of like a trading companion rather than it just trades everything for you.
Yeah, literally like every day, like you have to like monitor it. It actually worked really well for me because obviously Asia market is kind of the slower market, and that's sort of Australian timing. So I would have it on at like my time at like 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. So it worked perfectly for me. It did have a limit on the market though. I think this one that trades, so hard to capture it when it trades. It's currently trading now. I honestly think it trades all markets. Like that's how I've sort of set it up. I have a bit of background in the EAs and stuff you have into the bot, like the Bollinger Bands and all that. So I put in my settings I have that I used to use years ago, and it's working really well.
That's the unique thing about this is that like I've interviewed a few people already before you, right? And like everybody has a completely different approach. So it's like it's so versatile that like, for example, we interviewed King Arturius, who was using it completely different than the next interview I'm dropping with Mo. And you're using it again completely different to them, right? And it's just like you can make it fit whatever you want and whatever works for you, whether you're trying to trade the trends, whether you're trying to trade consolidating markets, whatever. It's just we created it to be versatile and to be able to trade all kinds of markets.
It's been amazing. Although I must say, leading up to this set file I have, it did take me about 2 months to get it where I wanted to get it. So there was a time where every day I was
trying different stuff out. Yeah, absolutely.
I think when he first released it in September, there was a 2-month period of trialing and testing.
100%.
Yeah, a lot of work I did put in. So it wasn't just, an hour every day. It's about 2 hours every day I put in.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's like, because this was like a completely new workflow compared to the last one, right? So it was like complete 180 shift onto like how the everyday workflow of finding the right set files, this is that, like it was completely different. So of course it had a bit of a learning curve, especially in the beginning when I first released it, and most of the people that had the older EA this is different. But once a few months after, like as humans we adapt and we learn, and then boom, now after a few months you start seeing the actual results of your work.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm glad I've captured that 6 months with it, because I really have the data and the numbers now to say, hey, this actually works. Like, this is incredible. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see it where it goes on a few personal accounts and live accounts. Staying completely off prop firms, I've had my time with them. Getting accounts and then them shutting down. It's like, oh, not again.
That happened so many times, oh my God, throughout the years. It's just insane.
Yeah, but I think this is like such an awesome opportunity you've created for everyone. And honestly, I think everyone should literally get on this, because it literally can change your life.
Do you feel like if you had this during the beginning of your trading career, let's say in 2016 when you first got involved in the space, would your life look very different today?
Oh yeah, I would be literally on an island somewhere, like living island time.
So you'd be in Bali already, huh?
Rat race, although I love what I do, but I wish this came out 10 years ago.
Yeah, we were not that advanced, unfortunately. Matter of fact, 10 years ago, I wasn't even trading at that time. I wasn't even introduced to it yet during that time.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's been incredible. I've just loved being a part of the journey, the highs and the lows, and this is definitely like the peak. It's just been insane, and I just can't wait to see where things go. And your new one that you're bringing out, I can't wait to see that.
Oh, you already know about it? It's gonna be a little bit similar to like the workflow of this one, but the way that it trades again is completely different. It's gonna be like strictly just for news. So you could have Archangel X trading your day-to-day markets, but then have the next one, which we'll be calling Seraphim, and you could trade specifically just news like CPI events and all of that stuff that a lot of times people shy away from, right? But it's like, what if we could make that our superpower? What if we could make that profitable for us, right? Again, because it's a news trading algorithm, it works a little differently. But again, just like anything, it will have a bit of a learning curve in the beginning for our community, and after that, everybody starts understanding how stuff works.
It's good to have that because, like, you can still have this one and then trade the other EA and still have them both, you're still trading at the same time. You just have one off and trade the other. Like, it's going to be so cool.
100%. As long as, you got to have your risk management in place so that, especially if you're trading prop firms, to not like exceed your drawdown. If you're in a news event and then, it ends up being a losing trade or something, you just got to balance it out when it comes to the risk. But yeah, absolutely. On the days where the news events are actually profitable, it's gonna cash in very big.
Definitely like work smarter, not harder with it. So it can work.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, what's your next plans right now? Like, okay, you found something that really works. What's the next plans right now?
I want to go personal and open up an account and have just that other stream of income coming in. Like the 6 months is all I really needed to show evidence to me that, this is real and this can work during all market conditions. And even having the DD 22%, I'm still quite comfortable. Honestly, I thought it would be way, way more than that, but it must not, I don't know, it must not even catch the news it being that quick. So obviously, open up a personal account and just compound it and honestly show the community, you can start from somewhere. You don't have to have, a lot of people don't know that skill. Like once you know it and you can do it, it's incredible.
Actually, I just interviewed Mo, who started with a $3,000 account. He was able to like make 9,000 of profits on top of that by using his set file that he actually also shared. So you don't need, like you said, $100,000 to make money. It's just different approaches. Like depending on the person, some people come in with large capital. Usually you don't see them in the community, but a lot of people come in with like smaller amounts, 2, 3 grand, 4 grand, 5 grand. That's more feasible for the average person compared to just shelling out 100,000 of your own money. A lot of people don't necessarily have that.
Yeah, honestly, you've been preaching it for years to go personal, and I put my hand up. I'm one that never listened to that. I'm like, hell, no way. Why would I do that when a prop firm could give me 100K, wasn't it 10? But still, like, it's like the golden key for most people, and I just cannot trust them. Like, honestly, it's not the way to go anymore.
It's not reliable long term, especially for somebody like you, for example, that we've been around us for a while. You should have transitioned a long time ago.
I'm a very stubborn person, so but honestly, seeing what this one can do, mind blowing. So it's just changed my whole perspective of it. So it only took 9 years, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think your next steps, get get a personal account, transition away from the prop firms, and go hard on it. That's it. Let it compound. Maybe even have while at the same time having a few demos in the background that are running different strategies. Just so, because that's the thing. Is like, okay, cool. What you currently have is working, which is amazing. But at the same time, you want to have a couple, like two extra, let's say, experiment accounts, right? That are running something completely different, so that, I don't know, one day, let's say your current one isn't doing as well as you want, or this or that, or you see like one of the demo accounts is an outlier and is going crazy, and you're like, you know what, maybe I want to start copying this strategy over to my main account because I like what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, well, it's the same principle, like, I guess with investing, like, you don't put your eggs all in one basket, like, you have to, like, diversify, and that's what you're doing. So it totally makes sense and very smart to do it that way as well.
Yeah, so you basically build different portfolios, right? That is the end goal, really, to like have a bunch of personal accounts and that are trading different diversified strategies. That should be the end goal for a person. Even if, let's say, your starting point is prop firms, right? But the end goal should be like you're trading, for example, 6 figures of your own money, different strategies that are diversified, different pairs, so that one account is not doing well, for example, or the market has gone against that specific account. You might have another account that's doing something completely different, where it's actually like performing really well comparatively. And that's how you build like a really balanced portfolio that's going to allow you to never really have to work again, ever.
Yeah, yeah, you just like dropped the gold nugget there, and I hope people listen to that because it's so true. It's so true. So yeah, super keen to have this new one you've got out and trial it with this account. Yeah, it's gonna be like life changing for a lot of people.
Well, thank you, Marnie. I know this was a bit of a short interview. I know it's crazy late where you are, 4 a.m. So thank you for actually even accepting to do this interview with me. And definitely want to start seeing your results on the personal account. You got to start posting that once you get it started. And yeah, any last words you got for us?
Just keep going. Like it's hard. It's hard, but once you get the momentum and you're seeing a little bit of success, that's all you need. Honestly, that's all you need.
All right, Marnie, thank you so much. Hope you have a great night or morning, or I'm not sure if you're about to go to sleep or you just woke up, but whatever it
I'm
is.
starting my day now, off to the gym.
Oh, okay, perfect. So have a great, amazing day out there in Australia.
Thank you. Bye.